What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Friday, March 11th, 2022. And in this video, we're going to talk about a platform called Troy Investor. We've been talking about it a lot the past few days. We've gone through the PDFs. We've made some investments. And I got a pretty good question and it was actually a few good questions in a really long comment. And I wanted to address it because there's a lot of good questions in there, and I want to reveal pretty much what my understanding is, but also I want to remind everyone that when I first started Troy Investor, I said, just like I say about every other platform, that I'm not completely 100% sure of all the information about. I want to let everybody know exactly why I do what I do, all right? But that's going to be in the vein of Troy Investor. So let me get my disclaimers out first. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube that's showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more, nothing less. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. So let's get into it. I'm gonna read this comment from my phone. I'm not gonna pull it up on the screen, but I'm gonna read it from my phone. All right. And like I said, it's a very good comment. So, and I think that it addresses some of the concerns that some people may have about joining Troy Investor. And there's always going to be concerns. Not everybody's going to be like me. Some people need more information to join. I don't need that much information to join. I need my select few things of information for me to decide. One is, who else is in it? Who else has backed it? Who else has talked about it? And that's one of my main things. And the other thing is it affordable for everybody? Does it have what I think are legs to stand on for growth? And, you know, those are some of the things that I look for in a platform. And does it pay? So some of these things we've seen, some of these things we have not seen yet. But one thing that BOJ, myself, I'm committed to doing is learning while I'm earning. I'm not going to know everything about a platform before I launch the platform on my channel. That's just not how I roll. I'm a learn while I earn type of guy. So I'm not afraid to go ahead and jump in and put some money where my mouth is before I understand and know everything. And that's not to say that people out there are afraid to do so. One, I don't tell anybody to do anything. I just share with you what I'm doing. It's not a requirement for me, for anyone to watch my videos to join under me. So I just want to make that clear, but I thought that this comment was really productive and it was a really good way to address this. So, and it's long, so bear with me. All right. It states that if you go all the way to the end of their presentation, there are terms and conditions that are worded in a very confusing way. Okay. All of these need to be clarified. Since you are investing already, can you get answers to these questions and answer these questions in your next video? Well, I'll try. I can't promise you anything, but I'll try. This says specifically, number one, max 4 times return on self-deposit, all income included. Number 2, once income hits by 4 times, capping will release 2 times current deposit. What does that mean? We can't get half our own investment back until it has increased 400%, question mark. Number 3, 20% will be deposited in FTD, fixed trade deposit on withdrawal. What does that mean in practice? Okay. 5% will be deposited in FTD on balance to wallet transfer. FDT balance will be held 270 days. What does that mean? Taken all together, it's not clear how much of our own investment or earnings we can actually withdraw at any point in time. People who are promoting this opportunity owe it to their downline to get answers and be able to explain this all clearly. I was really excited about this and ready to do it. Until I read these terms and conditions, I want answers before I join in. All right. So granted, this person has every right to want all the answers that they are seeking for. I'm not guaranteeing this person that I can answer all their questions today, tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year. I don't make those kind of guarantees. But what I did say is, as I learn, I will share it with you guys. So here's what I know right now, and we're going to go ahead onto this PDF file, and we're going to go over these terms and conditions. I hope everyone can see this, and we're going to start from the top, all right? And I'm going to explain every one to the best of my ability, and if I really don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know the answer, all right? And as I find out the answers, I'll give it to you, okay? So here we go. Sign up is absolutely free. Pretty self-explanatory. That means you don't have to pay to sign up, okay? Minimum deposit is $20 to $1 million, it's supposed to say, and that numbering is wrong. So $20 to $1 million for active trading account, all right? Inactive users cannot be able to refer, okay? This is pretty self-explanatory. If you do not have a deposit in here, you will not have a referral link. Now, we've talked about the referral links a little bit because the referral links are not working unless you have Android app, right? So to sign up, what you have to do is you have to get your refers TI code. You have to use that in registration, all right? Once you type in their TI code, their name should show up, and then you'll be able to finish your registration into Troy Investor, all right? Let's keep going. All benefits will depend on live business, okay? So everything that we talked about in the compensation plan as far as, you know, team volume and all that stuff, that is considered live business. Whatever money is in the platform being earned on is live business, based on what I understand so far, okay? So you can only accrue benefits from the money that's live in the platform. Kind of like IPC has its group volume or group sales or personal sales. Those are live investments. That is actually what is in people's MT4 accounts on that platform. So that's what I'm seeing is the live business here in Troy Investor, all right? Now it says max 4-time return on your self-deposit. All incomes are included, okay? Here's what this means to me, and I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again, but this is the way I understand it so far. You are capped at a 4 times return on what you put in, okay? So as soon as you reach 4 times of what you put in, that investment is now done, right? Now, where it says all income is included, I believe that's whether you're getting just the passive money in the investor side or all the different ways that you can earn as an advisor. All of that goes into what the numbers are. So kind of like in other platforms like a PayMoney where, you know, your own investment is accruing, but you're also getting commissions from sharing links and all that different stuff if that's what you're doing. So that is what is adding to this, all right? So when it says all incomes are included, that means your 4 times cap is included in the, to accumulate up to that 4 times, what's included in that accumulation is not only what you've earned passively, but what you've earned actively, all right? That's the way I understand it, all right? Let's keep going. Once income hits, one income hit by 4-time capping will release 2 times of your deposit. So I know that's very weirdly worded, all right? But here's what that means to me. After you've gotten to that 4 times cap, your deposit, right, whatever you've deposited, half of that is released back to you without any fees. Now, if you want to withdraw your money prior to that, you are able to do that. But I believe that there are fees associated with that. Now, to continue earning, of course, you have to keep money in the platform. So they're trying to incentivize you for keeping money in the platform, and we'll talk about that as we go further down this list. But that's what it seems like they're trying to do. And once you hit that place of 4 times what you've deposited, they're going to release back half of your deposit. That doesn't mean that you cannot withdraw from your earnings. This is just talking about your deposit, okay? So I want to make that clear. Whatever your deposit is. So say if you put in $1,000 and you're an active earner. So you've earned $4,000 between your own passive earnings and your active earnings. That means they're going to release back $500 of your deposit. So you can do whatever you want with that. You can redeposit it if you want. Your earnings are already capped at 4 times, so that's done. So what I'm seeing is they'll release that. Now, I will not be able to see that personally until it happens to me. That's kind of the way that I learn, or if I hear somebody else that's experienced it, then I'll bring that on and I'll show exactly how that works. All right, but let's keep going. That's kind of how I understand it right now. All right, minimum withdrawal is $20 in Tron and Troy and $50 in the other cryptocurrency. So this kind of speaks to what we're able to withdraw. If you have earned more than $20, then you can withdraw in Tron or Troy. If you have earned more than $50, you can withdraw in any of the other cryptocurrency that's available, all right? Saturday and Sunday will be the weekly off period, so we'll figure out what that really means tomorrow and Sunday. The first profit will generate on the second day of closing of your deposit, okay? So 48 hours from the time you deposit is when you will start to see your first profit generating some money, okay? So if you don't see it the next day, understand that that's just how that works, okay? Deposit and profit balance should be withdrawn at any time in cryptocurrency. Now, this is just saying that we've already talked about the deposit, all right? And profit balance. And it says should be withdrawn anytime in cryptocurrency. So what that means is what that means to me is that you do have access to your deposit. All right, that's what it means to me. Now, as we get closer down here, it starts to get a little bit confusing for me a little bit. So I understand what this person was saying as it pertains to this part right here. But there's only one way that I can figure this out, and that is continue to spend time with the platform and seeing how things work and trying to find the other leaders that are in the space, like Crypto Pays Me Daily. Who else is there's huge teams in Nigeria and India. So hopefully we'll get some more information on that kind of stuff. But I'm going to try my best to see if I can decipher it. I might be wrong. Okay, so don't shoot me. All right? I'm just doing my best, okay? So here we go. 0 deposit and withdrawal fees. So there's no fees in depositing, and it says there's no fees in withdrawing. Now, I do not know if there are fees associated with withdrawing your capital. I feel like there would be, because nothing has matured yet, especially if you're trying to withdraw your deposit early. But we're not going to try to do that here. We'll wait and see if somebody else does it or if that gets clarified. Somebody may come on this video and clarify it, all right? So I'm open to all comments from those that know information about this stuff. I really am. Just drop it in the comments, all right? Let's see. So this is where I was getting a little bit confused as I was reading before. 20% will be deposited in the FDT, the fixed deposit trade, on withdrawal. 5% will be deposited in the FDT on balance to wallet transfers. So I have not done a withdrawal yet. I have not done a balance to wallet transfer. Actually, I have. I have done a balance. No, I haven't. I haven't done a balance to wallet transfer yet. So as we do these, we'll have more information firsthand on this. But that's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to do a withdrawal. Like I said, I just joined this platform a couple days ago, and I'm learning while I'm earning, so forgive me. But we'll learn more about this, and those that know any information about how this works, feel free to drop it in the comment section, all right? 0 fees on wallet-to-wallet transfers, okay? Pretty self-explanatory. Now, this one says FDT balance will be held for 260 days. So based on what I'm seeing about here, right, if 20% is going to be deposited on withdrawal in the FDT, right, so that's like a separate little bag to the side. And 5% is going to be put in that separate little bag on balance to wallet transfers. Now that separate little bag is going to be accumulating as you're doing withdrawals, it seems like, and as you're doing balance to wallet transfers. that balance will be held for 260 days. All right? So all the withdrawals that we do, all the different stuff, I mean, they're paying us a lot of money. Those of you that remember the compensation plan, it's a lot of money for the link shares out there. Pretty decent money for the passive people. It gets to the point where it becomes more lucrative over time. But for those of you that want to take massive action and have massive growth, it's the link sharing that's really appealing. It's the sharing this with others that's really appealing. All right? Now, to me, this seems like something that only adds to the sustainability of the company. If they're putting, it's almost like how in IPC they have their little, what they call a security deposit type of AIA security thing, where they put a little bit of your deposit aside and you have access to it, to more and more of it as time goes by, right? This seems to be the same type of deal, only it's telling you how much time, which is the difference. All right, that balance is going to be held for 260 days, and it's not like that balance is just going to be sitting there doing nothing. Over this 260 days, it's going to be earning money to the tune of 150% over that 260 days. So it's almost like a little security deposit. And I believe, me personally now, that this only adds to the sustainability of the company. All right? It's not asking for a whole lot. We're talking about a total of 25% based on what you're withdrawing and what your balance to wallet transfers are. And it's not like you're losing this money. Only time will tell what happens to this money, because you have to wait the 260 days. It doesn't mean you can't withdraw your earnings. It doesn't mean you can't withdraw your commissions. What it means is that a percentage of it is going to go away to a separate bag. And over time, 260 days is less than a year. And of course, we want platforms that are going to last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years. Why not? We do these hypes without asking all these questions. We jump into 10% hype that we know ain't going to last more than 3, 4 weeks. We don't ask no questions. Anyway, that was just a small rant. It wasn't aimed at nobody. I just thought that was funny. Let's keep going. So it says FDT balance will increase by 150% in 260 days. After 260 days, withdrawal FDT balance, you'll be able to withdraw from it without any fees. So after that 260 days is up, you'll be able to withdraw from it without any fees. So you will have access to that money. It's telling you exactly how long. And, of course, we won't be able to firsthand see it until we firsthand see it. You know, the platform hasn't been around 260 days yet, so we don't know exactly. There's no case studies out here. There's no one that has experienced this yet. There's no way to know right now. All right? And then, of course, the last one is Troy Investor has all rights reserved and make any reforms in respect to company and its users. All right? So that's the terms and conditions of this platform. And I wanted to address just one last thing. And this is just about me and my journey, right? Because I'm not like everybody else. Everybody else ain't like me. Some people need more information to decide that this is for them, and that's perfectly fine. That's called managing your risk. We talk about that all the time. If this is not something you feel is giving the adequate information for you to feel comfortable joining it, then don't join it. That's perfectly fine. But how we roll here at BOJ, all right? First of all, I don't tell nobody what to do. So to be honest with you, if nobody joins my platform, if nobody joins Troy Investor, which is not my platform, but if nobody joins the platform, so be it. I'll earn passively, and I'll talk about the passive earnings that I'm making, because that's what I do, all right? I've never been that guy that's the best upline ever, giving everybody the best information privately. People hit me up all the time, and there are some people that have not gotten a response from me. You know, I can't do it all. However, what I do promise that I will do is that as I start to experience these things in the platforms, right? Because obviously I'm not apprehensive about joining a platform that I think I like, regardless of the amount of information that's there. I mean, we do hypes here, let alone this being a legacy platform. I believe something that's going to last for a good long time. I believe that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. I'm not afraid to be wrong. So I hope everyone understands that. That's kind of why I'm doing this video right now. I want everyone to know exactly where I am in this platform, how I understand it. And all of my understanding is subject to change as I gain understanding. So bear with me, all right? And if you feel the need to go join somebody else's team because they know more, feel free to do that. I don't stop anybody from doing anything. But I felt that this would be valuable. I thought those were really good questions. And I'm here to say that I don't know all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I'm a learn as I earn type of dude. And for those of you out there that are learn as you earn type of people, then this might be something that's, right up your alley. If you'd rather see more information come out, if you'd rather see more understanding happen, that is perfectly fine. But here's what I believe I would miss out on if I waited till I knew everything to start talking about my journey. One, I would miss out on this accountability that I'm getting in my comment section. Believe it or not, I love it. I love when people ask me questions. It gives me something to talk about, gives me something to look for. Even if I don't talk about it right away, I might be looking at it or for it behind the scenes. So I don't mind that one bit. But another thing is if I don't decide, if I don't take massive action, I could be missing out on success. When I first joined IPC, I didn't know all the answers back in December 28th. It's March the what? It's March the... Shoot. I said it in the beginning. March the 11th. I still don't know all the answers. But that's not stopping me from making over $5,000 a week. It's because I took massive action in the beginning when I didn't know all the answers. That's why I'm making $5,000 a week in IPC. I was willing to take the arrows. I'm willing to take the boulders. I'm willing to go out there and learn while I earn. I'm not afraid to jump out there and take massive action. So that's just me. I understand that there's only one me in the whole world. So I can't assume that everyone is going to think like me. But I wanted to bring this video so that I could try to bring a little bit more clarity to what the terms and conditions are. If that helps anybody decide whether this is for them, so be it. If it makes you feel like, nah, I ain't gonna do it, so be it. That is 100% your choice. No skin off my back, no money out my pocket, nothing like that. That's 100% your decision, and I respect everyone's decision. Because y'all know I don't tell nobody what to do. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing y'all how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more, nothing less. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already and you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. We've got a couple videos today. We're going to knock them out. But I wanted to address this because when I read that comment, I was like, okay, let's jump out the gate and let's just try to see if we can possibly even gain a little bit of understanding. And what can happen from me posting this video is somebody out there that's in Troy Invest already might be able to provide some insight that this person is looking for, that the masses may be looking for. This video could be the bridging of the gap for someone else to help someone else. So I wanted to make sure I got it out the way early, and put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. I will see y'all in the next one. This is Troy Investor. We'll go over our back office and Troy Investor probably next week, because I've heard that the trading goes from Sunday to Thursday, pretty similar to IPC. And I want to see a couple days of trade so I can be able to show what's going on. We've had 1 day of trading so far, and we'll talk about that later. But this was just to go ahead and talk about the terms and conditions that are at the back of this presentation. Some people had some questions about it, and I want to do the best that I can to answer those questions. Hopefully I helped a little bit, but if not, hopefully there's more content coming and it's from other people, or you just stick around and watch BOJ, and over time we'll figure out the answers. I cannot guarantee you it's going to be today. Cannot guarantee you it's going to be this week. Cannot guarantee you it's going to be this month. But I can guarantee you that if Troy Investor stays around, we have no choice but to learn what's going on with it. All right? I'll see y'all in the next one. BOJ out.